The music news for the streets, the music news for your beats, the news for the music stuff that you gonna need. We gon' talk about plugins, we gon' talk about gear. If it's news on this music, we gon' talk about it here. Let's go.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, Something. Hit the keys. I'm just gonna get right into action today. Y'all already got the intro. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already heard the news, but Apple is going to move to subscription services for Logic Pro X and for Final Cut Pro on their iPhones or whatever. So you already know what that means. You know what that means. That means the next iterations of freaking MacBooks, they're probably going to want us to pay subscription-based for Logic and Final Cut Pro, which come on the computer. I already see it coming. So here in this article, we can take a look real quick. It just tells us, at long last, Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro have arrived for the iPad Pro and a few other models and M1 A12 chips. Basically, they're saying it's weird because this is a month before WWDC, so they're probably going to announce some more nonsense at WWDC. And it's telling us right here, for the first time, Apple is introducing a subscription model for Final Cut Pro and Logic Pro, which will run $4.99 a month or $49 a year after a 1-month free trial. So then it says right here, clear as day, you cannot buy it outright, even if you wanted to. And it's doubtful that Apple will ever offer a light version for a flat fee. I'm a little torn on this one for the simple fact that maybe for an iPhone or an iPad or something, you can charge subscription based. That's still extra shady though, because if I could buy it on the computer, I should be able to buy the app too as well. So I feel like that's a little bit shady. And I just know Apple, man. We know how Apple is, dude. Apple is the same company that sold you some iPods with a cord in there. And then the next year, they took the aux jack out and made you buy some more for $200, right? Apple is the same company that hasn't really had any improvements on their phones for the last like 4 years. The last 4 years, right? But they still want you to come off of $1,200 every year to get the new phone. Look, I got a MacBook. Y'all know I got a MacBook. I ain't lying. I use it. You know what I'm saying? I like Apple. But I feel like Apple's slogan should be like, love the computers, hate the customers, you know? Because it's like everything Apple does is some nonsense. So what's extra frustrating about this is as we look here at these numbers, it's not like Apple needs any extra money. How much money did they make last year? $385 billion. How much money did they make the year before? $394 billion. You get where I'm going with this. In the last 3 years, Apple has made over $1 trillion, and they got the audacity to come at us with a subscription-based model. Fam, your shit's already overpriced. Everything y'all make is overpriced. Nothing that y'all sell is worth the price that you pay for it. Nothing. I have a MacBook. I love it. It ain't worth the $2,000 I spent for it. And then it's extra frustrating because y'all are the ones that do the stupid shit. So you're the ones who's gonna take the SD card off the side of the computer. You're gonna be the one that's gonna freaking take the USBs off the side of the computer. So I can't use none of my shit with my goddamn Apple computer. It's like, Apple frustrates me so much, right? So they take all the jacks off your computer. So then you gotta go buy a little hub. You know we're not buying your hub, Apple. So can't you just put the jacks on the side of the computer and charge us 50 extra bucks? I gotta use this Cal Digit one. I could have just used what y'all niggas could have put in the side of the computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just frustrating. I don't know. Apple's got me super, super frustrated because this is the kind of stuff that they do. They just do the most scandalous stuff that they can do. Man, I'm just frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And y'all should be frustrated too. We need to do the same thing that we did with Waves to Apple. We need to get them, guys. We need to get them. All y'all need to make y'all's videos. Y'all need to be tagging MK, Marcus Brownlee. Y'all need to tag Sarah Dietschy. Y'all need to tag iChristine in these videos. Because it's like, look, at the end of the day, if all the influencers are coming out and we go hard and nobody buys the shit, they'll fix it, right? They'll fix it because nobody's going to buy it. So it would be a bad business model for them to try to push forward and try to sell us some crap that nobody's gonna buy. How bad are you gonna look if you've got Logic Pro finally on your iPad, you finally got Final Cut Pro on your iPad, and nobody buys that shit? You know what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all are gonna give in, but I'm looking out for y'all. If y'all gonna be doing this forever, think about it, man. If you're gonna have that iPad and you're gonna use Logic Pro in there, it's $50 a year. Logic Pro costs $200. So you should just be able to buy it outright. You shouldn't, after 5 years, you've paid more than it's worth. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have to pay Apple more than anything it's worth. I was watching Bolo. Bolo actually put this on my radar today, and he brings up like the most valid point of all. Apple, do you realize like times is tough for a lot of people right now? So people can't afford subscription-based services. So like gas is high, food is high, rent's high, power's high, going on dates is high. I mean, everything is high. Everything, the price of everything is shot up. Your car note, sky high. So the price of everything is sky high. And what's the most inconsiderate shit that you can do? Let me give these motherfuckers another subscription-based service. Let them figure out their bills. You don't think that you should let people just have that one-time fee? Because we don't like that shit. Apple, we don't like that shit.
Some hit the key.